Welcome back, everyone. Today we're diving into Hunter x Hunter chapter 406, titled Sacred Treasures. This chapter brings us deeper into the web of mafia conflicts and reveals the Phantom Troupe's strategies as well as Chrollo's true intentions. With all the characters maneuvering inside the Black Whale, the stakes are higher than ever. Let's jump into the breakdown of what went down in this action packed chapter. We begin with Finks, Tajao, Nobunaga, and Phaeton moving through a narrow maze between buildings. They're taking hidden routes through the gaps to remain unnoticed. Tajao, who's guiding them, mentions Nobunaga's sword as a potential issue. Despite the ID he gave them, the soldiers won't ignore such an obvious weapon. Nobunaga isn't thrilled about this. He argues that he went through the trouble of getting his own ID too, and he shouldn't have to hand over his sword. Finks points out that he's the only one with a visible weapon, and Phaeton even dismisses it, calling Nobunaga's sword a makeshift fake. This casual banter shows the troops' unique blend of rebellion and indifference to small restrictions. The group reaches a hatch, and Tajao warns them that it'll get unpleasant from here. They're entering the outermost layer of the Black Whale's interior, a grimy environment filled with the waste of 200,000 people. Finks remarks that the smell brings back memories of cesspits from home, hinting at their rough upbringings. This detail emphasizes the gritty reality that the troupe is accustomed to. Tajao explains the waste processing plant lies between tiers 4 and 5, under the control of the Char and ZU families. Nobunaga then speculates that outsourcing such work and subcontractors means low-level grunts oversee the plant, giving Haley an opportunity to infiltrate. Nobunaga's deduction here is chilling. Haley could be using the waste processing as a cover for murder, luring targets to the pretense jobs of interviews and killing them unseen. Finks and Phaeton expand on this idea, imagining Haley isolating victims, killing them in private rooms, and disposing of the bodies with ease. Tajao, who's usually stoic, is disturbed by the troops' ruthless logic. Nobunaga's deduction gives him an excuse to return and investigate. It's a classic troop moment, using the harshest elements of the Black Whale structure to their advantage without hesitation. Before heading back, Nobunaga warns Finks and Phaeton about Haley's guard, a counter-type Nen user whose abilities trigger invincibility when attacked. He describes how this user expels intruders using Nen dolls that resemble guard robots. Nobunaga also reveals a warp point between rooms A and B, leading directly to Tier 3. Finks, irritated, scolds Nobunaga for not starting with such crucial information. Working around a counter-type is like playing on hard mode. Phaeton, however, suggests that they should be fine as long as they're defending themselves. This exchange sets up the challenge of facing off against an ability designed to trap and expel intruders. Meanwhile, Henrig and Zakuro are outside amidst a growing crowd gathered to mourn Prince Hulkenberg. His popularity among the masses is apparent, and his death casts a somber mood over the scene. Even so, there's a palpable sense that violence could erupt at any moment. Moving on to Henrig and Sakura, we encounter a mystery surrounding Lynch's death. Soldiers found her body with her cervical spine twisted, clearly a hit by a professional. Henrig suspects a Haley assassin, though the possibility of Hisoka remains. Sakura, visibly disturbed, recounts the moments after he regained consciousness, allowing Henrig to build a theory. Henrig suggests Lynch may have been replaced by an imposter. The actions of this Lynch, waking Zakuro and leaving a message, feel suspiciously deliberate. Zakuro struggles to accept the possibility that his friend was replaced by a fake or a manipulated Lynch, potentially through manipulation Nen. Henrig's theory grows as he realizes Lynch may have figured out something important, perhaps that Hisoka they encountered was a fake. Henrig and Seguro piece together potential motives. Someone doesn't want the ZU family interfering in their search for Hisoka. This unknown Nen user manipulated Lynch's final words to guide Sakuro's thoughts, trying to control what he reports back to the group. Sakuro, deeply affected, promises to avenge Lynch, and Henrig assures him that they will, setting a somber determination. The scene shifts as an announcement informs the crowd that Prince Hulkenberg's funeral procession will be passing by, urging mourners to show respect. The crowd reflects the somber atmosphere, underscoring the chapter's tense buildup and multiple intertwining plot lines. The final scene reveals Chrollo's thoughts as he uses his newly acquired Nen ability. Love dial 6700. He attempts to call someone by inputting criteria on a conjured phone, aiming to locate the ideal partner for his mission. He notes, however, that his target seems unreachable, even though they are nearby. This mysterious limitation leads him to think strategically about his next steps, and his mind wanders to the grander objective. Chrollo's real plan becomes clear. He's not merely hunting Hisoka, but is also interested in Kakin's three sacred treasures, the Seed Urn, Shrouded Zen Buddha, and Blade of Divine Favor. Each is tied to the Kakin succession ritual, used in the contest to grant powerful Nen to the royal heirs. Chrollo believes these artifacts are integral to Kakin's prosperity and may be hidden on Tier 1. This hints at Chrollo's ambition to find and steal them, fulfilling a specific condition needed to enhance his own skill hunter ability. Chrollo reflects the symbolic meaning of the spider in his design for the troupe, noting that the spider will live on even if he dies. The philosophy highlights his dedication to their cause and his acceptance of personal risk. He concludes that these artifacts may empower his Nen to the level required to face Hisoka again. Using Love Dial 6700, Chrollo attempts another call, finding that his target may be located above him, possibly in Tier 1. He resolves to continue despite the dangers. His two goals clear: acquiring the sacred treasures and eliminate Hisoka once and for all. This wraps up chapter 406, and what a chapter it was. We saw the troops' ruthless strategizing, the Mafia's complicated internal strife, and Chrollo's audacious plans for the three sacred treasures. It's a masterfully layered setup that raises the stakes and keeps us guessing. What did you think of this chapter? Who do you think will reach their goals first? And will Chrollo's ambitions clash with the succession contest plan? Let me know your theories in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more Hunter x Hunter breakdowns. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.